Why we think we need to hire 2 more salespeople in 2021. What's happening? It's Eric J. Olson. Kevin and I have concluded that we need 2 more salespeople at Array Digital in 2021 to achieve our revenue goals for the year. So let me give you a little bit of background here. We ended the year with about $2.35 million of annual recurring revenue. 2.35 annual recurring revenue. We want to get up to 3.5 million of annual recurring revenue by the end of 2021, which is only about 11 months away. And by the way, if you start taking out things like 2 or 3 weeks for the holidays, it's more like 10 months away. It's amazing how quickly you lose time throughout the year. But we did an analysis, and what we concluded was that every single month at Array Digital, our overall monthly recurring revenue increases by about $2,750 every month. So we sign on more deals than that, but we lose some clients. We have lost some old clients that have been with us for several years. In general, on average, it's about $2,750. And what that meant to us was that if nothing else changed right now, we would go from 2.3 million to about 2.7 million by the end of the year if we didn't do anything different. Now, also, we have recently hired a second salesperson, Joe. If Joe, now those numbers, the 2.3 to 2.7, that doesn't factor in Joe because he's just recently started to actually sell after a period of training and having a couple of small deals. If he gets up to quota the way that we expect him to, with a bunch of factors filled in, he'll bring in about another $500,000 of annual recurring revenue. That takes us from 2.7 to about 3.2. We are short of our $3.5 million annual recurring revenue goal. How do we go about filling that? Well, there's a couple ways we could do it. One is we could just hope for the best. We did that last year and it didn't work. So hoping for the best is not a great solution to this problem. Two, we could try to run a ton of ads and get inbound traffic. Well, running ads has never really produced anything for us, which is interesting because we're a digital marketing agency. We run online ads for our clients. Most of our clients are B2C, whereas we are B2B, and we have an arguably complex and somewhat long sales process. There's a lot of explaining that has to happen and a lot of reviewing and auditing and whatnot. It's not just like buying something on Amazon where you just click and buy and you're done. This is a much more significant commitment that people are making. So online ads have never really worked for us as a B2B company ourselves. The other way is we could market ourselves to this. Now, marketing is what we have historically done to bring in new business. We do the podcast, we do lunchtime lives, we do a whole bunch of in-person networking events, which may not come back for another year because of COVID, but we do a ton of marketing and brand awareness. There's really, yes, we could do more. Of course, we could always do more of that, but we do a ton of that already. What we need to do is, okay, that's an option, but it's not a great option. So, what I've already listed are not wonderful options. Hoping for the best, advertising your way out, or marketing your way out. The fourth option really is hire more salespeople. So we concluded, that's probably the best way to get this additional revenue that we want. Imagine that, hiring salespeople to get more revenue. Yeah, that's the way business works. So we want to hire at least one salesperson. What we decided to do is hire two. Two, because look, there's a really good chance that one of them won't work out. So what we want to do is bring on a couple of people at once, train them both at the same time. Look, if we hope for the best with these two people, we'll far exceed our sales goal, right? If both of them are just amazing, then we'll be way past 3.5 by the end of the year. But, history shows that not every salesperson or even every person in the company works out. What we don't want to do is just hire one and bank all of our hopes and dreams for this resolution and getting up to this revenue goal on that, one additional hire and then it just doesn't work out for some reason. So we're going to hire 2, which basically means we have a backup plan. So we have a job ad out on Indeed right now. We'll probably run it as a LinkedIn job ad as well. But if you are a salesperson anywhere in the United States, but preferably near the East Coast, just to align with the rest of the team's time zones, then I'd love to hear from you. If you would, go to our careers webpage. That's at thisisarray.com/careers. You'll see the job ad there and you can apply online. I hope to review your resume soon. How much more successful would you be if you could harness the experience of a group of successful business owners? If you could learn from their successes and avoid mistakes they've made in the past? Array Mentors provides the framework and the guidance to help you find your way, get you on the right path, and accelerate your journey to more money and more success. Check out the details at arraymentors.com.